the seventh planet from the Sun. Uranus is between Saturn and Neptune. Its rings have 9 layers. It's also the third planet. Like Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune, Uranus is a gas giant. Some scientists call it an ice giant. So if you were to try to step on Uranus, you would fall into a liquid ball. Uranus is the father of Saturn and the grandparent of Jupiter. Only one probe has been to Uranus, and that is Voyager 2.
Voyager 2 was launched in 1977 from Cape Canaveral, Florida. After it was launched, it got to Uranus 9 years later. As you see, this is Voyager 2. Voyager 2 mission was to discover the outer planets and look at their moons and everything else about them. Uranus found almost all of Uranus' moons, especially the main moons Oberon and Titania. Uranus is sideways because it was in its early days, when it was forming like 1 billion years ago, it was hit by an object the size of the moon. It collided into Uranus and turned it sideways, so that's why we see the rings going like this, not like that. As you can see, the symbol of Uranus is a circle, a dot, and an arrow going up. Uranus was discovered by an astronomer named John Flamsteed, who didn't realize a planet. He thought it was a star. On March 13th, 1781, an astronomer named William Herschel discovered Uranus while his telescope was studying the sky. During this time, he named it the Jerome Sidus. So, yeah.
Which means the planet to honor this discovery by King George III. Voyager 2 flew closely past Uranus, the seventh planet from the Sun, in January 1986. The closest Voyager 2 has ever gotten to Uranus is 81,500 kilometers, or 50,600 miles. Uranus' rotation rate is 17 hours and 14 minutes. Aaron.
Uranus' moons are divided into 3 groups. 13 inner moons, 5 major moons, and 9 irregular moons. The biggest moons are Titania, Oberon, and that's it. And then the smallest known moons are, as you can see, Miranda. Titania is the biggest moon, and it is 1,578 kilometers in diameter. And it's the 8th largest moon in the solar system, about 20 times less massive than Earth's moon. Uranus' irregular moons have the elliptical and substantial eclipses. So.
The rings of Uranus were discovered on March 10th, 1977 by James L. Elliott, Edward W. Dunham, and Douglas J. Mink. These astronomers discovered 9 rings on Uranus. Later on, astronomers found a lot more rings. Uranus in total has 16 rings. And as you see here, Uranus has 16 rings. Uranus is a very strange planet. When it was first discovered, people wanted to call it Dumbbell. This is because the planet made scientists look like dumbbells by going undiscovered for so long. One of Uranus's moons, Umbriel, has a bright ring on it called the Florus Cheerio. From what they've seen, astronomers think it is the bottom of a crater.
Well, this is our presentation, and that's Uranus. And here are the credits.
PowerPoint by Haig and Aaron, poster by Colin and Alec, essays by Alec and Aaron, and Planet Model by Alec.